First day was well. It was hot, like we expected. We practiced our butts off though. I think personally we had a good. I think personally we had a good first day. O line did pretty well. Defense line did pretty well. Linebackers did pretty well. But we're only going to build on here.
There's not a whole lot of newcomers. I mean, did it feel like you guys just kind of picked up where you left off, or how did you guys feel about it?
Yes, that's one thing coming back this fall camp is we felt like we just kind of continued the process. We wasn't like we restarted anything, left off where we or started where we left off, and just really excited with all the young guys coming in. Felt like everyone just kind of jumped in. We started going ones and twos on one field, and just so kind of getting that that rotation started early and get those guys in.
Both of you, how much do you feel like this first practice is about setting expectations for the rest of the camp?
I think it does. I think you do have to set expectations, but I think it's also first day. I think you need to get all like the stuff out of the way for the first day, so you can build on having stacking good days throughout the rest of camp.
Yeah, I mean it's important for us to set the standard, especially for the younger guys coming in, showing them that when you get tired, it is hot. They got to push through that. Everyone in the country is dealing with it, and so we just got to continue to push. And whenever we do get tired, continue to lean on our teammates, encourage them, and make sure that we're building off of each other.
You guys are both involved in where Arkansas football was to where it is. What does it take to go to another level? Where do y'all have to improve to go beyond 9-4?
Yeah, I mean, there's always building blocks to get to those 10 wins, 11 wins, 12 wins, and I think that it starts in the off season. I think there's a certain level of work that you have to do early on in the year to get you into the point where you can get to those 10 wins. But I think that we have such a good group, and we know what it takes to get to 9. And there's a lot of things that we could have cleaned up from last year. So this fall camp, it's really looking back from last season. What did we need to work on? Continuing to fix those mistakes, but also grow as a team and just continue to get closer.
I would say, we tasted success last year. Obviously, we went 9-4, so we know what it takes to get there. And I think doing the little things better will take us above that 9-4 barrier right there. Just keep working on the little things.
Ricky, when we were watching you, Coach Kenedy was putting a lot of emphasis on second step. From your perspective, can you kind of analyze that for us? And then Sam was in here talking about, he said Coach Kenedy is a better teaching coach than he is. What have been your thoughts of working with him for the last year or so?
Yeah, so the second step thing, he's talking about a down shoulder. He was telling me my feet were going, my second step was going backwards when it should go up the field, so he was correcting me on that. Coach Kenedy's awesome. He's a player's coach. We love him. We can talk to him whenever we want. He just does a great job out there. I mean, having a coach you can talk to, and it's not just a coaches players relations. It feels like a good relationship. It's awesome. So.
Yeah, I guess just for both of you guys, what do y'all think of Isaiah Nichols' prospects in the middle of the D line and just being a guy who can lead and be productive?
Yeah, Isaiah kind of took a leadership role early on in our workouts throughout the spring and the summer. So kind of seeing his development, because I came in with Isaiah, and so just him and I being able to grow together, seeing his leadership has been unbelievable. But then on the field, we know that we need guys to step up on our D line, and I think he's very capable of it. He's had a great spring camp whenever in the spring, great summer workouts, and the start to fall camp. I think he's doing a great job.
Yeah, I think Isaiah stepped up as a big leader this year. He's one of the most vocal guys on the team. So that aspect, he's stepped up a lot. He works hard. He's a great teammate too. He's going to keep getting better and better.
You guys are kind of in opposite situations. Linebackers, the experienced ones are gone from last year, except you, Bumper. But you've got really pretty good numbers there with Drew and the younger guys. Mm-hmm. And then with you lost Myron Cunningham, but everybody else is back and been pretty much the same unit for a couple of years. Can you guys just talk about maybe the left tackle and just the younger guys like Crawford? He said Manuel did well today. Mm-hmm. Can you just talk about how the other linebackers are coming along, Bumper?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we did lose a lot of experience, but we also gained, Drew Sanders from Alabama, and he's very talented today. He showed it again. Just kind of can spread the field, runs very well, physical. Jordan Crook had a really good day. He's a young guy, wants to learn, wants to get better, and Jackson Woodard has had the strides he's taken is unbelievable. So I'm very excited for everyone to see this group because yes, it is different and not as experienced, but it's a very talented unit.
I would say for the O-line, I mean, we're so close. We started back with the Morris era. We had, Dalton was there, Luke came in, Bo, Brady, me. So, I mean, we've been pretty close for a while now. So we're going to keep building on that. Devin Manuel is doing really well. He's really athletic for his size, for how big he is. He's super athletic, and he's going to only continue to get better and better. So he's going to be a great player.
For both you guys, obviously the transfer portal, you got players going all over the place. But in the SEC, you're really seeing a lot of guys move within the conference, sometimes within the division. You guys have added guys, you guys have lost guys. Well, as players, what do y'all think about guys, so much movement within the conference, and you're playing guys who used to be your teammates, and you got guys you used to play against?
I think it's just a personal reason. I don't think much about it. I think they're going to make the best decision for them and their family. So that's kind of my thoughts on it.
Yeah, this league is so competitive, and whenever you have a guy that's, there's a certain level of talent that's in our conference, and so you want guys from inside the conference because that's what the talent level where it's at. So getting additions from inside the conference, we welcome it. The guys come in, they're ready to work. And the thing is people that leave to other schools, we wish them the best. Like we know that how talented they are, and they deserve to be in this conference and this side of the conference, and just hope, wish them the best. But ultimately, there's a certain talent level, so getting guys within the conference is important.
Both of you guys, I was talking. It's been a while. Kendall Browse, and he's been a coordinator for like 7 or 8 years. He's never had a returning starter at quarterback. You guys, this is your 5th year coming up. You guys have never played with a returning starter at quarterback. Has that changed things, the way practices go and stuff? Not having to, I guess, get a new guy acclimated or knowing what he does well and all that stuff.
Yeah, definitely. KJ was here last year as a great quarterback, and he's super confident. Having him behind me, I'm super confident, and just knowing that he's coming back and he's going to build on his leadership, and the way he plays is just, it's unbelievable to have that behind me. Yeah. Confidence is crazy.
And on the defensive side of the ball is, we know what we're going to get. Whenever you have a quarterback like KJ style, he's going to make drives last longer. And that's important just in the game. Time of possession is very important in our league. And KJ does a very good job of managing the offense, managing time. He's going to put the ball in the right spots, get the first down when we need it. So very excited to have him back.
Just in addition to that, with you being a center and you being a linebacker, you guys are right up the middle. Jalen's right up the middle safety. And you guys are all leaders and veteran players. How important is that to have that, guys that kind of see the field and everything and, can correct things, and guys that are returning players?
I think it's pretty important, and we're all old too, so I think that's pretty important. We also have leaders like Dalton Wagner. We have Brady Latham, Bo Limmer. Those guys are leaders. There's a bunch of other leaders on the defense too. There's more leaders than just us, I would say. I would say this team is rising with leaders.
Yeah. And being able to, we know where this game starts. It starts in the trenches, and be able to have older guys in the middle and work your way out is important. Every single position group, I feel like we have, like Ricky said, leaders to take those groups and continue to show them the way. And so we just continue to get guys on that same page. There's a lot of upside to it.
Ricky, Rocket's gotten a lot of work with the one since spring and camp now. What do you think of his game, where he's good, and then could you speak to the depth at tailback?
Yeah, Rocket's a phenomenal player. He's one of the most sculpted backs I've seen. He's huge. He can run the ball. He can run down your throat. He's fast too. I just see a lot of upside with him and potential. And then, what's your second question? I'm sorry.
Just the depth at tailback, the way you guys, especially when Dominic's healthy.
I think depth this year is going to. I think so far, it's been Rocket. Honestly, I don't remember because it was the first day today, but I seen Rocket back there, and I can't remember the other one. I'm sorry. Well, AJ. Oh yeah, AJ and them. I'm sure they're all rotating back there.